Well, you have, I like this. You have two kings coming up here. Underneath that is the Six of Pentacles. So for a lot of you guys, this has to do with a give and take, a balance, you know, balancing things out. Underneath that is Judgment. I feel like there was a period of some sort of something happened in the past where it definitely prompted things to be more orderly and more organized, so that way you didn't feel like you're doing everything on your own. You may have been putting in a lot of work, putting a lot of effort, and maybe now it's like you're not doing anything. You're not wanting to. Now, for some of you guys, it could be that you're just ready for something to kind of give, you know, something to give back, because you've been giving back quite a bit. For some of you guys, you've been giving charities, helping others, doing a lot of your duties as Aquarians, and you've been ready. You're ready to kind of get something back, to receive something back, because you've been giving out a lot of help to a lot of individuals, and I don't know if you've been feeling very appreciated for it, because in the heart of your reading you have the Ace of Swords, which is this new beginning, new way of thinking, new way of seeing the world, obviously new mindset, right? New ideas, new way of communicating. Like you have this clarity that of the truth here, of a different perspective, that's kind of keeping you from starting something new, taking a risk. I feel like this new perspective has put some new beginning on hold. For some of you guys, it could be that this Judgment period that came up underneath the Six of Pentacles period, or the Six of Pentacles card, perhaps has to do with like divvying up the responsibility, not having to do it all by yourself. Or maybe this has to do with, you know, spending quality time with individuals, feeling like, you know, you've been busting your behind. Why can't you get at least something that you want out of it? But the Ace of Swords is like clarity through the truth, some sort of perspective. This new perspective, however, is put this full energy on hold, some sort of new beginning on hold. Now the past, you have the Seven of Swords. So this is talking about avoidance, not looking at something very directly. You know what I'm saying? Like this has kind of been like a ghosting situation. Now somebody may have ghosted you in the past, or you've been ghosting someone else. Someone just up and disappeared here, or somebody just was avoiding something avoiding something altogether, right? It's just like not really wanting to address it, not really wanting to see it. Like they're just kind of like, let me get the hell out of Dodge before I have to face this mess. But now you have in the present the Ten of Pentacles. You're feeling very good, solid, very, you know, you're just feeling good about where you are in your life. You know that you're surrounded by friends, family, and abundance of all kinds. But that's the thing, right? I think you're comfortable there with the Ten of Pentacles, and I would never read the Ten of Pentacles as the Four of Pentacles or the Nine of Pentacles, but it's giving me that vibe because of how the Fool's crossing it. There's a new beginning. At the same time, I feel like you're ready to take a risk. You're ready to do something different. Perhaps you've just been doing the same old thing, which is giving and helping others, which nothing is giving back, and something that you see of value. And I don't think it's money. I don't think you have a necessarily issue with money. For some of you guys, you may have money affected this week, or throughout this month, because Venus is is a planet that rules money and finances and things like that. So you may have some sort of fluctuation with money coming up, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's about what you feel is of value, weighing the options, weighing the pros and cons. I'm sorry, not weighing the pros and cons or any options. It's not the Two of Pentacles, but it's like you're not getting something back, perhaps, that's you see is of great value. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Wands. Like you feel confident in yourself, ready to go, fiery. You're good. You feel solid. Now you don't necessarily come up as the Queen of Wands, but Aquarius, you're known for being literally everyone in the zodiac. Like you are number 11, which is already Aries. Now this is a really big red flag in itself, because this is here, a King of Wands in your outcome, and you have the Queen of Wands in your present to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. You are surrounded by abundance and happiness, so, you know, because of you being your pure and raw authentic self. But because of this new perspective and this new beginning, I don't think that you notice that there's a King of Cups in the future. There's someone that's here that's going to be offering you love. This is male or female. It doesn't have to be any specific gender. Okay, now the King of Cups is someone that's very much in love, someone that is very emotional. Starting a new beginning with this person is like, what? I don't think you really, I don't know if you noticed that, honestly, because of how the Fool is carefree and unattentive. Or unattention oriented, rather. Detail oriented. Page of Wands. You may get some sort of news with the King of Cups. Some sort of information about the King of Cups. Someone that you may love. Someone that you may know already. That's in your heart. You may get some news about them. That perhaps prompts you to take a new beginning. That prompts you to take a step in a different direction. Start something new. Maybe it even takes... Maybe this risk is new. Like maybe this risk is... Because I feel like maybe this Ten of Pentacles is at the same time kind of boring you. Or something like that. Because think about it. She's abundant. She's got everything she could ever want. The Queen of Wands, she's not about the money. She's not about the action. She's all about the experience. What are you experiencing? The Fool is not experiencing anything with it being like this and across the energy. Because of this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Or the situation could be that there's a challenge regarding a new perspective. But there needs to be, you need to experience and take risks. The Queen of Wands doesn't have a problem with taking a risk, so I don't think that's an issue. But the thing is like taking a risk in the direction of love, in the direction of relationships, and having, you know, just dating or something again. Being involved with someone. Because that is where the risk is. Queen of Wands, happy being independent and all that. She's very passionate about what she does. Does that mean that she wants to probably intertwine with somebody? Probably, if they're coming off as the same energy. Both exciting, both willing to experiment and to express and to explore. But you have the Eight of Pentacles in your goal aim ambition. I feel like for some of you guys, you want to focus on work. Like you really want to just focus on work. Why is the Eight of Pentacles there? Five of Wands, yeah. Maybe do you want to fix the situation of which you have and where you have turmoil in the areas when you have in the areas that you have turmoil in. I think you want to focus on those areas. This could be inner turmoil, considering that, you know, this is primarily about you, right? But it could be that there's some things that need to be worked on that may be intense to deal with in the beginning, but can be worked out after some time, right? Not forever, and it doesn't take a long time. It usually dies out rather quickly. But I feel like there is some sort of turmoil here that is, you know, in the process of being worked out because of where it is and your outcome. Excuse me, not your outcome, but your goal and ambition. Now the World is coming up in your external energy. This talks about a completing of a cycle. You've done everything that you could by yourself. So it's about what, you know, it's about being able to receive now, Aquarius. Experiencing something in a very receptive way. Because this situation is done. You have got greatness around you right now. Right? This is the victory card in itself. It's a very happily oriented card. It's a very happy oriented card. And this means that this here is that you complete the cycle and you're getting the abundance from it. You're getting the rewards from it. You're reaping the greatness from this energy. And that's great. You should, as you should. But a new beginning is dawning. And a new beginning is starting very soon. But this perspective here, this is needed before you can start again. Before you can start. I think it has to do with one's truth. But I think there's a new mindset that you have to go into before starting this new beginning. And I feel like it has to do with relationships and love because of the King of Wands is in your external energy. This is somebody here that is wanting to knock you right off your feet. And at first I thought it was you. But then I was like, then after we pulled the Queen of Wands for the Ten of Pentacles, I'm like, right. You did everything that you could do independently. Now it's like incorporating another person into the mix. And that's the thing. You like being single. You like being on your own. You like handling your business. You don't like to really incorporate anybody that you feel you have to carry. But I don't think this person is going to be carrying. I don't think you're going to be carrying any of this individual stuff. This person's way too prideful. The person is very self-oriented. They're very focused on themselves in the sense that they can handle their business just like as much as you can handle yours, Aquarius. This person is very strong-willed and they're very independent. So I don't think you'll have a problem with this individual, and that's the thing. That's probably the reason why you do want to do something new, because the Queen of Wands would be bored with being at the Ten of Pentacles for so long. But at the same time, it's very comfortable and you're like focusing on work instead of focusing on this turmoil, because you know that what's to come is that there's another person that's going to be added into the mix and kind of add new drama but excitement into your life. And you kind of course, this person here is coming in. Whatever is ending here has to do with you being a single person. It's coming to a close, Aquarius. And it's like, why you sound so damn happy about this? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, I swear. See what's going on, Aquarius, within your love life with the wisdom of the Oracle. Time for a nap. It's about taking a break, taking a rest. Because right now you've been doing the best that you can, doing the hard work. You busted your behind and you did great. Underneath that, interesting was the Not For You card. Talks about, you know, some things just may not be, you know, yours. And there may be something being denied you or whatever. Doesn't mean that it's not that one. You know, it doesn't mean that the one isn't coming. Because it's obviously this, if you've been denied of somebody before with that Seven of Swords, somebody may have ghosted or you've ghosted or whatever, there's somebody else around the corner because that's going to be better. Don't be the judge and the jury of your life just so soon, right? Because you have to be in every day of your life and every aspect. But at least give them a fair trial first before you rule them out. Because I think they will give you, I think they'll definitely not give you a run for your money, but it'll be worth your while. All right, let's see what you got here. And you guys have do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Huh? Very interesting. Give your attention to this King of Cups that's trying to send you a message, or that does end up sending you a message, because this is the future. This is the future. But this is also how you perceive the future. I think you know that you have to figure out what it is that you want in regards to a relationship, and then take action on pretty much making those things happen. Because the Page of Wands talks about action. It talks about doing things in a way, but then pages are still messages. So this could indicate news, lighthearted energy, flirting. And I feel like there's somebody that's coming in that's really, you know, that honestly is your ideal person. Ooh, I think so. But right now it's just about focusing on what you can do at the moment. Taking a break, though. It's very interesting. Your golden ambition is about working hard and then the conflicts. Perhaps you just need a rest. If you can, with everything that you got going on. It's not the Ten of Wands, I know, but still.